What's going on, guys? This is the Club the Man 1993 coming at you for another WWE Turner, and we are going to discuss the turn that happened tonight at WWE Payback 2017, which overall, I went into this show with lower expectations. I was expecting maybe like an average pay-per-view, maybe like a C pay-per-view, but I think this show really exceeded my expectations. The lowest point, of course, was the House of Horrors match. I mean, mixed reactions, glad Bray won, but then they still made him look kind of weak. And this match was just weird, but we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what happened after the Raw Tag Team Championship match between the Hardy Boys and Sheamus and Cesaro. Now, I mentioned in my Top 10 Topics video last week that there's a lot of face tag teams on the Raw brand. Even though I still wasn't quite sure if Sheamus and Cesaro were, a face tag team or more of like tweeners. Because, you have Cesaro, who was the face, and Sheamus, who is still more the heel, but lately he's been acting more like a babyface. And for a while, I was so confused, because one week, they were having Sheamus be more of like, the arrogant heel, Cesaro just the face, who's just tagging along living with it, and at times they had Sheamus and Cesaro acting as a face tag team. So it was a little confusing for a while, but tonight, they established, a permanent role for them, it seems. But I said that there was three teams that I think we're going to turn sometime soon. Either the Hardy Boys, which highly doubt it because how over they are, Sheamus and Cesaro, or Enzo and Cass. Out of those three, I really thought the team that had the biggest chance to turn was Enzo and Big Cass. Only because, think about it, they were like in the meat of a tag title hunt when they were feuding with the club, which they've been feuding with titles or not. That match is starting to get so old. We've seen it so many times. I didn't watch the pre-show tonight because I didn't want to see that match. And like Sheamus and Cesaro, they were just like kind of like the third wheel team at WrestleMania. And with the promo that they cut going up to Kurt Angle at the Raw after WrestleMania, I thought they probably could tease the heel turn. Because, think about it. That match was theirs to win at WrestleMania. The Hardy Boys didn't come back. So, I feel like they would have been the ones to turn heel. Even though all three of those teams, I really didn't want to see turn heel. Because Hardy Boys, way too over, just got back. Enzo and Cass, I mean, yes, they've fallen flat a little bit, but still, I love the guys. I don't want to see them turn heel yet. They're still decent over the crowd. Enzo not as much, though, because Vince apparently likes it when Enzo gets laid out. And then Sheamus and Cesaro, the only reason why I didn't want to see them fully turn heel was because of Cesaro. I think Cesaro works great as a babyface, a lot more over. I mean, as a babyface, he was doing more than he was as a heel. Keep that in mind. But I'm giving this a chance, as after the match, this feud between Sheamus, Cesaro, and the Hardys, it more seemed like, to me, it felt it was just a good first team for the Hardys to defend their titles against, whether it was face or heel or whatever. It's just like, the average TV that you could put in the tag title hunt, not someone that you would want to see win the tag titles right away, you know what I mean? And for a few weeks, it was the whole show of respect. After each match, they'd shake hands, and they'd walk on their own way. It seemed like a respectful fight. After this match tonight, the Hardys were checking on them, saying, "Hey, you guys all right?" They shook their hands, raised their arms for the tag titles. Oops, I'm sorry, I bumped my microphone. And then they walked away, so I thought, okay, that is that. But then you see them run back in, and they brutally attack the Hardy Boys, turning them heel. So, Sheamus and Cesaro are officially a heel tag team, not just the Bizarro face and heel tag team. I really thought that first that they might have really, run their lengths, Sheamus and Cesaro as a tag team. I feel like when the time does come, when they finally do break these two up, they need to have that match that should have been the decisive match, match 7 back at Clash of Champions. And I think the winner at the time should have been Cesaro, him getting the WWE title shot, or Universal title since they're on Raw, that title shot he finally deserves. And I feel like he's more over. I mean, of course he's more over as a face. Anybody would be more over as a babyface. And I think that he got a lot further as a babyface than he did as a heel. But he hasn't been a heel for 2 years. So I'm willing to give this a chance. I just really like Cesaro better as a babyface, but again, I'll give it a chance. So, I mean, it seems like it's more so just a turn just for Cesaro, since Sheamus, for the most part, pretty much was a heel. He never really establish a full-out face turn. There wasn't that, that big moment, oh, Sheamus is a big hero now all of a sudden. So this is more so of a heel turn for Cesaro. Like I said, I would have rather had Cesaro continue as a babyface, but they're going to turn him heel for the time being, make this feud between them and the Hardys a little interesting. I think they could maybe go into Extreme Rules and have a tornado tag match, maybe, just to add a stipulation, since Extreme Rules has a lot of stipulation type matches. Maybe we can go with that. We'll see what happens. But that's my thoughts on the heel turn of Cesaro and Sheamus at Payback 2017. What are your thoughts of this turn at all? And also, how much longer do you think Sheamus and Cesaro will be a tag team? I mean, I think maybe a little bit longer, but I don't think they're going to have a really lengthy run as a tag team for like years to come. I think maybe by the end of the year, maybe they'll split them up and have, Cesaro finally get that title opportunity he much well deserves. But we'll see what happens. Again, leave your thoughts down in the comment section. Please click that like and subscribe button for more content to come to this channel. I will be doing my Extreme Rules Predict the Match cards sometime this week. And as always, stay tuned for more WWE Turn Alert.